into my presidential list here. And while we're on this, let me edit this and make this the default. Okay, so we come into a contact record of some sort. I'm just going to go. These are all my fictitious names for dead presidents and stuff in here. What we have done in the past was whenever you're adding in phone numbers, addresses, emails, you put your primary information in here. These are the ones that you're going to be dealing with typically. At any point in time, you can click on the little list over here on the right-hand side, and you can add additional phone numbers, additional emails, or additional addresses. That process has always it's worked. The thing that was a problem, however, is if you've got, like in this case here, I've got the primary number in the list, and then the phone number here in the phone field. If I was to go in there and change it for some reason, maybe it's a totally different number or something right here, then whenever I leave that field, it was not changing this one properly. So now it does. Just want to make sure that was a fix. It was more of a, it just wasn't set up. It wasn't that it was broken. It was just we didn't have it syncing between the lists. So now the address, the phone number, and the emails all synchronize that way. So you're good to go. Making sure that you guys are aware that if you click on the little icons here, you can send SMS, dial, or add the phone numbers to the call list. Likewise, on the envelope here, you can send an email. If you've got Gmail set up, you should be able to also go to your Gmail account with this filtered. So, if I have an email here, Millard Fillmore, and then I go and say view Gmail, then it will go pull up my Gmail account and automatically filter based off of what emails I have for that. So that brings up that list of emails for that person that you've either sent to or received by that person. Just a quick way to see all those emails that you've sent or received. Likewise, if you're using Outlook, we've got the Outlook integration for emails as well. You can do the same thing in a way. The difference is Outlook, for whatever reason, Gmail does it fine. Outlook does not automatically filter it, but whenever you go to Outlook, you can, like if I click on Outlook here, it'll pull up Outlook, but it doesn't change the filter automatically here. But what you can do is what we're doing is we're taking that filtered information and you can just paste it in. You just Control V there, and then it will do the process. So we're copying this information about that person into the clipboard, so you can just click on it real quick and paste it. For whatever reason, we can't send that information like we do Gmail. It just doesn't work. I've fought hard to try to get that resolved, but it was just no go. Now, one thing that we've recently added for you guys as well is on the house icon. Whenever you click on that, in the past, it just took you to this address as a direction. So if I was to click on it, it would take you to a directional map of that address. And if you're on your phone, you could then get directions and go through the whole process of getting it mapped and getting to it very quickly. Now what happens is whenever you click on the icon, it does bring up a menu, and it gives you the ability to still get to the addresses, but you can now click on Add to Properties. Whenever you click on Add to Properties, it takes this address. It takes the name of the person, in this case, Millard, Millard Fillmore. And it also looks in the Connections tab to see if there is a spouse. If there is a spouse, then it's going to take this name as well. And what it does is I'm going to come here, click on add to properties. Do I want to add this property? Confirm. So it takes the address and puts it in as an address for you. And then it goes ahead and adds the two people as the owners of that address. So you no longer have to go through the process of adding the property manually. You can just come in here and do it that way. If, maybe we made a bad assumption, maybe this particular property isn't owned by both of them, you can delete one of them if you need to, or change them out if you need to. But it's assuming that if you've got that address, these are the owners. From there, then you can do other things. Now, once that property is connected, we're looking for an exact match, basically, of the address. Whenever I click on it again, it will now say view property instead of add property. So now I can click on view property and it still takes me to that same address. So it's just a quicker way to get to the address if it's owned by that person.